Astro amigos, welcome back to Astrology with Ninad. The year 2025 is coming soon. In this video, I am going to discuss the 2025 yearly annual horoscope forecast for the ninth sign in the zodiac, which is Sagittarius, also known as Dhanu Rashi. I am going to cover several major life areas such as career, health, marriage, love life, education, travel, and much more. Before I dive into the prediction part, let me take a few moments to discuss and analyze the transit of the four major planets Jupiter, Saturn, Rahu, and Ketu. Why these? Because they tend to transit in particular sign for long periods of time as compared to the other planets like Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Venus. So naturally, they exert a lot more influence. Starting with Saturn, Shani Dev, it will be transiting in its own sign of Aquarius in your third house till March 28, after which it will transit to your fourth house in the sign of Pisces. Speaking of Rahu, the north node of the moon, it will transit in your fourth house in the sign of Pisces till May 17, after which it will transit to your third house in the sign of Aquarius and stay there for the rest of the year. Similarly, its counterpart Ketu will be transiting in your 10th house in the first basically 5 months because it will be there till May 17. Then it will transit on May 18 to your ninth house in the sign of Leo and will stay there for the remainder of the year. Finally, Jupiter, Dev Guru Brihaspati. It will start with its initial transit in your sixth house in the sign of Taurus, but on May 18, it will transit to your seventh house in the sign of Gemini. Once again, it will transit to your eighth house in its exaltation Ucha Rashi of Cancer on October 18. Finally, it will return back to your seventh house in the sign of Gemini on December 5th. So these are the key transits of the four major grahas. Now let's get started with the prediction. Talking about career, the first 5 months are looking fabulous for your daily work life routine, for good work life balance, for your job, for your professional life, because you will grow, you will get a lot of new opportunities for, maybe changing a job. You might think of getting a job transfer to a different location, interdepartmental transfer. You can think about making modifications to your everyday work life routine, which can give you more happiness, more life satisfaction, enable you to work smarter, more harder, and naturally get the gains, rewards, appreciation, and recognition for your hard work and effort. Even in the second half of the year, the time is still looking good. As long as you keep working hard, stay focused, you will do great, because Saturn's impact will be there, especially you can say from April, May onwards, but it will not be a bad impact. As long as you're willing to put in the hard work and effort, you know you can do very well and you can rise to the topmost positions as well. If you play your cards right, if your natal birth chart, your mahadasha, antardasha support the same, because Saturn is all about authority, it is all about achieving the highest position, climbing the ladder, right? And it is controlling your third bhava. It is all linked to your parakram, self effort, being brave, being courageous, going after what you want, achieving your goals, setting targets for yourself, and then working towards your goals and career related aspiration. Because there will be a little more work life, like more workload, you can say, when Saturn aspects your 10th house. But if you're willing to stand up to the challenge, then sky is the limit as how much you can achieve. If we talk about business, overall the time is looking good for your business area, especially May, June, July, August, September, and the first, you can say, 3 weeks of October are looking quite positive for your business area. Even the month of December, especially after December 5, is looking very promising. Increase profits, revenues, key collaboration initiatives, thinking about business expansion, thinking about new business implementation strategies can certainly happen. Communication will be the key here. If you're in a business partnership, do as much communication as you can, whether it's verbal, oral, written, in person, Zoom call, whatever it might be. Communicate your ideas. Exchange of ideas will be beneficial to grow your business, to being on the same page with your business partners. So communication will be key theme for your business area. If I talk about finance, overall the financial area is looking positive throughout the year for the most part. As long as you make good investments, you will reap the rewards. As long as you avoid high risk speculative investments, you will do just fine. Overall, there can be some, rewards, or you can say inflow of money that can happen through sale of property, vehicle, fixed assets, um, in the second half of the year. And even in the second half of the year, there could be a chance of a bonus, promotion, salary increment that can happen from your job due to Jupiter's aspect on the 11th bhava. So overall, financial area is looking positive. If I talk about health, then overall the health area is also looking to be good for the most part. I am not seeing any major issues. Just take care in the first 3 months or so. If you need to get a regular, wellness checkup, do that. If it has been quite a while, best to get a wellness checkup early this year. And taking good care of your diet, exercise, yoga, meditation, pranayama, doing these common sense everyday activities will help to keep your energy levels channeled in the right direction. If I talk about love life, for single people, wanting to jump into a new relationship, the first half of the year is definitely not advisable. The time after June is looking quite positive, so you can certainly think of, getting into a relationship after the month of June, and there will be more opportunities as well that will come your way. If I talk about couples already in a relationship, there will be issues in the first 5 6 months, or at least the first 5 months, that you will feel there will be ups and downs. There could be quarrels, arguments, disputes. But if you truly like your partner, you love your partner, try to make it work, because it will be worthwhile. Because in the second half, all the love, romance, missing spark will be reignited. If I talk about marriage, for single people wanting to get married, the timeline from May 14 to October 17 and after December 5 is looking exceptional. Marriage related area can, those events can fructify for those people. Let's say you are also running good Mahadasha, maybe a Mercury Mahadasha, Antardasha, chances are high. And if we talk about married couples already in a marriage, basically the second half of the year is looking very good for your marital life. Any marital issues can be resolved, any differences can be put aside. And once again, the respect, the bonding, the care, the kind of passion that you would like in a marriage can be re-established. If I talk about education, in terms of primary education for those students pursuing bachelor's high school, the first 5 months are not looking that great. There can be a lot of distractions, temptations, so be aware of that. But from June, May, June onwards, May second half, June onwards, the time is looking much better, much positive for your academic pursuit. If I talk about higher education for those students pursuing master's PhD program, the first 3 months are going to be very much sensitive, so be cautious. It is not a good time for applying for admissions and all those kind of things, relocating for higher education related area. The time after April will be much, much better for higher education related area, and you will make very good progress after May onwards. If I talk about children, for those people who have children, your relationship with your children, there will be a lot of ups and downs, a lot of disharmony can be felt in the first 6 months. So, try to work at it. But after June onwards, things will get a whole lot better. Specifically, June 5 onwards, it will be like a 360-degree change. Your children will start respecting you. You will start to spend some good quality time with them. All kind of issues can be certainly resolved in the month of June. If I talk about travel in terms of short distance travel journey, the time throughout the year is looking positive. It is fine. But in the second half of the year, there might be a lot of traveling that you feel that you need to embark on, like short distance. But make sure that it is actually needed or necessary and not just that you desire. Because Rahu in your third house is a good placement, but you need to make sure that traveling is going to be for something intentional, for something that is going to give you some sort of benefit and not just some kind of wandering aimless travel. In terms of long distance travel journey vacation, the first 3 months definitely avoid doing long distance travel if you can. But the time after April is looking much more positive for long distance vacation journey travel, even for business, career, reunion with family, whatever it might be. So you can certainly think of embarking on the same. Overall, looking at the big picture, it is looking to be mostly a good year for you. Certain months, certain days will definitely be challenging from time to time, but overall it is looking to be positive for the most part. So just have faith, be positive, and you will do great. I hope you have a wonderful 2025 new year. Thank you.